Welcome to Cars and Deals. Today I will review this 2023 4x4 square G-Wagon. I will tell you the difference between regular GCT3 and 4x4 GCT3, and I will give you the payments on this monster. So let's take a look at this G-Wagon 4x4. The first obvious thing that catches the eye, it's super tall. The reason I want to talk about the difference between a regular GCT3 and this squared 4x4 GCT3 because it's almost double the price. $350,000 base price. It's ridiculous, as a lot of you might say, but I think there is some explanation to it, and I will try to come up with that adequate explanation as I see it, and you will let me know in the comments if you think it makes sense or not. So originally they built the 4x4 squared G-Wagon a few years ago, previous generation of G-Wagon, and it wasn't GCT3, it was G550. A cool thing about that G550 was that the clearance was even more crazy. So the clearance, the ground clearance on these 4x4, and I'll try to show you what's under, is 13.8 inches. The regular GCT3 is I believe 9.5 inches, which will take you through any off-road scenario. But Mercedes-Benz wanted to go even further with this one. What's interesting about the previous generation GCT3, it had 17 inches of ground clearance, so it was even taller. So they made it sit a little lower, as funny as it may sound, but the only reason, the fact that Mercedes-Benz makes it available to the public, to people that can just buy it from the dealership. It's not a 6x6 that you can't really buy from the dealership, at least in the United States. It's a regular production, factory production car. It's pretty cool, and they want to charge premium for that. I think this car is more a toy car than anything else. You can't really drive this car on regular roads, although that's why most people buy it, to drive it just, and so it screams money when you see the driver, and nothing wrong with that. If you can buy a $400,000 car, which comes out to about 400,000 or more, because dealerships charge the markups, then you can tell the world by driving it that you made it in this life. But I think the best scenario for this car, the best environment, is expeditions. That's why you have this leather and the roof rack. It's a $5,000 option. Let me climb up and show you. You can easily stand on this thing. It's very robust. It's a $5,000, which makes it even more taller. So without the roof rack, the height of the car is 88 inches. It's 77 inches on the regular GCT3. So where I'm going with this, there is no really competitor for this kind of G-Wagon. Mercedes-Benz knows it, and they can charge this price of $350, actually $364,000, and dealerships try to do on top of it $100,000. However, as I show you later in the video, that could be adjusted for a local customer. So this monster car doesn't have competitor. It still has the same engine, which, by the way, I'm gonna show you right now. V8 bi-turbo. It's 577 horsepower. So same engine. It sits on the same wheelbase. So it's the same wheelbase, same length. This car is 3 inches longer than regular GCT3. 0 to 60 because of the lack of the aerodynamics. Look at this car. You can't even park it anywhere. Anyway, it goes about 5 seconds, so half second slower than the regular GCT3. And this person who built this car, when you have the AMG engine that is hand built at Mercedes-Benz AMG plant, they put this name of the technician. He probably didn't even know that this engine gonna go into 4x4. I like that it has the night package, so everything is blacked out. We have another GCT3 sitting right here without the night package, so I think if you compare the two of them, this GCT3 looks more mean. Another difference between GCT3, besides that it sits higher, are the huge wheels. Look at these tires. It's 325 by 55 on 22-inch wheels. You have 8 lug nuts, really cool red brake calipers with huge brake discs. So this setup is pretty much factory off-road kit. You have exhaust on the side. You have carbon fiber flares for the wheels that cover the tires. You also have carbon fiber plate here with 4x4 lettering. This leather here will only take 100 kilos, a little over 200 pounds. So they could have made it a little bit better because heavier people might climb up. That's in addition to the rear bumper. Again, because of the regulations, just like the wheel flares, they had to add this additional bumper. It's metal. So it's truly a tank. So I think they had to make this car. By the way, let me show you how you climb up. If you wouldn't have this step, you wouldn't be able to get in the car. And I'm 6'3". I thought I can get in any car without the step. So you have 4x4 here. GC3 4x4 emblem here. This interior is the same as a regular GCT3. Pretty cool. You can see the sky above you. And then if you open it, you have the fresh air coming in, but cool thing about it, you have this roof that covering you from the sunlight if it's too hot. Same software, just like regular GCT3, you have carbon fiber here again, ambient lights, all the fun stuff here with the exhaust. By the way, let me start the car. It is in the showroom, but we can still start it. Sounds just like a regular GCT3. By the way, the previous generation of GCT3 with 5.5 liter engine, that thing sounds even more mean. It's louder, definitely louder than this 4.0 liter engine. This is a little bit outdated compared to other Mercedes-Benz models, but you have the CarPlay here. This is not a touch screen, unfortunately, so you only see it in a few models now. Mercedes-Benz has really cool technology in other cars, other than this GCT3 and a few other models. But other than that, I think that this car makes a lot of sense for people that want to take it off-road. There are a lot of fun places you can take it to, and there is really no other car like this. You know, when I'm looking at this roof, first thing that comes to my mind is like the Amazon River somewhere in Brazil, and you're going on the expedition somewhere where maybe the human foot didn't step on, and this is the car to take there. So, but I saw this car driving around Irvine here in Orange County. So those people are blessed, but I think even more blessed people that can afford take these cars off-road. Well, I hope this was helpful. I will give you the payments now, and if you guys want this car or you have any other questions about Mercedes-Benz, you want to get a deal on one, I'm here in Orange County for you, so let me know if you need help. So here's the fun part, the numbers. We have a MSRP of the car, $364,000. There is a market adjustment of about $50,000. Little disclaimer, it's most likely going to happen with a local customer, not someone from out of state. You have the down payment options that $30,000. I doubt Mercedes-Benz would allow you to finance this car or release it with $30,000 only, but if you have established credit history with them, you might only have to put $30,000 down. Otherwise, most likely we're looking at this scenario at $100,000. I know it's crazy, but lease payments over here, they don't include tax. You would have to add tax, which is huge on this car, and these are residual values. Total number without the tax. Look at this, license and title fee. Well, that's your payments right there.